Accredited Employer Work Visa has experienced a lot of changes and more major reforms are coming. So if you're a current or prospective visa holder, an employer, or just curious about immigration policies, you must watch this video. Hey friend, it's a girl, the sassy engineer, your favorite Naija Kiwi down under New Zealand. These are the major changes coming to New Zealand's Accredited Employer Work Visa in 2025. I'm breaking these reforms down in a way that is easy to understand in this video. Beginning with the money. Starting March 2025, the median wage threshold for all Accredited Employer Work Visa and specific purpose work visa roles will be removed. This means employers no longer need to meet a specific wage benchmark to hire migrant workers. However, they must still offer the market rate for that position and location. The government is doing this because they want it to be more flexible for employers and open up opportunities across various industries. But workers in this role must earn at least the minimum wage that is required for residency when they want to apply for residency. So my pro tip is when negotiating your salary, use the wage threshold for residents as your baseline, so you are not found wanting when it's time to apply. There's also a new earning threshold specific to Accredited Employer Work Visa holders. So if you're an Accredited Employer Work Visa holder who wants to bring their children, then you must earn at least $55,844 annually minimum. Next, we have that they are reducing experience requirements. This is another good news for skilled workers. The required work experience for Accredited Employer Work Visa applicants is being reduced from 3 years to 2 years. This adjustment is going to come into effect from March 2025, and it is expected that it's going to attract a broader range of talent and address skill shortages in the workforce. More good news, but this one is for seasonal workers. From November 2025, 2 new seasonal visa options will be introduced. The first one is a 3-year multi-entry visa for experienced seasonal workers, and the second one is a 7-month single entry visa for lesser skilled seasonal workers. The existing temporary seasonal pathway will remain until then. So this is good news for you who is a seasonal worker. The job check process will also be streamlined. The job check is a step in the Accredited Employer Work Visa process, and this will be redesigned to make it more efficient. Starting July 2025, the new process will streamline applicants for low-risk employers and improve processing time. So hopefully it will be quicker and easier to hire skilled migrants. They are also extending visa duration for lower skilled roles. Remember earlier this year, the visa duration for jobs in ANSCO level 4 to 5 was reduced to 2 years with a chance of getting an extra year. Well, now the government has made the visa duration a full 3 years. This change will come into effect in March 2025. Employers will no longer need to provide evidence of engagement with Work and Income New Zealand (WINGS) or list vacancies for 21 days. Instead, from March 2025, they will simply make a declaration confirming that they've advertised positions and have considered suitable candidates, so no need for evidence. All that is needed is a good faith declaration that you've done it. This particular one I think is very good and useful because I know people that were in this situation and it was a lot of stress. Enhancing interim work visa rights. Starting April 2025, interim work visa rights will be extended to Accredited Employer Work Visa applicants who are transitioning from any work visa type or from student visas that allow work during term time. This ensures migrants can maintain employment while their new visa is being processed. This is amazing, and I think it's going to really benefit especially the students who, when they were on student visa, could work, but because they are now on the interim visa waiting for the Accredited Employer Work Visa to be approved or whatever, they cannot work. So this is going to be good because while you are in that interim visa, you can work while you're waiting for Accredited Employer Work Visa to be approved. This is good news. I like this particular one. Now, the next one is that they are removing online model requirements. For those of you who don't know, there used to be an online model requirement for employers. This is for employers, okay? That's why sometimes you see your employer is not willing to go through this Accredited Employer Work Visa thing because of all these issues. But as of January 27, 2025, that requirement for employers to complete Employment New Zealand online models will be removed. So instead, employers and workers will be provided with links to relevant information about employment rights and obligation at appropriate points during the immigration process. This is really good because I think some employers would have wanted to get accredited, but when they now look at all the process, some of them are just like, I'll just get someone in the country. So I think this will really be helpful, especially for employers who are interested in hiring foreign workers to come out and do the job that they cannot really find a skill within the country. Just for context, so far as you're not a citizen or resident, you are considered a migrant worker. So you could be in the country, or you're still a foreign worker. That's for context. So it's not just limited to those living outside New Zealand. Okay. Another reform will be looking at reducing domestic workforce threshold for construction roles. Pay attention to this one. For certain construction roles, the domestic workforce threshold is being reduced from 35% to 15%. This change will be effective January 2025 and is aimed to address the labor shortages in the construction industry. So it's going to be allowing employers to hire more migrant workers to meet demands. If you're a construction worker looking to work in New Zealand, get ready because more jobs hopefully will be advertised from January. Fingers crossed. These are the reforms that the government announced that they're making to accredited employer work visa in 2025. As you can see, they're 10 in number and they're looking positive for migrant workers. So hopefully these reforms will make significant changes to New Zealand's immigration landscape in 2025. So by removing wage threshold, reducing experience requirements, even introducing new visa pathways, hopefully the government can use this to address skill shortages and support economic growth in New Zealand. So if you are an employer or a prospective migrant worker, it's crucial to stay informed about these changes and understand how they may impact you. Make sure that you check out Immigration New Zealand website, watch my videos for the latest updates, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, that's all for today's update. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. Drop any questions or thoughts in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.